Hello everyone, my name is Akila, and today I'll be sharing my understanding of the quote, "Differentiates instruction is not a set of strategies, but a way of thinking about teaching and learning." This quote really speaks to me because it reminds us that differentiates instruction, or DI, is not just about using different activities or worksheets. It's about the way teachers think about their students, seeing every learner as unique and capable. According to Carroll and Tomlinson, 2014, differentiates instructions means adjusting what we teach, how we teach, and where students learn based on their readiness, interest, and learning profile. It's a mindset that every student learns differently, and it's our job as teachers to make learning fair, not equal, because fair means giving each learner what they truly need to succeed. As a future teacher, I want to create a classroom where all students feel valued and supported. To do that, I must understand the four main components of differentiates instruction, that is, readiness, interest, learning styles, and learning environment. Okay, now I will explain the first component, which is readiness. Readiness is about how prepared a student is to learn something new. Every student enters the classroom with different levels of background, knowledge, and skills. As teachers, our role is to identify those levels and adjust our instruction accordingly. For example, before I start a new topic, I can give a short pre-test or do a fun questioning activity to see my students already know. For example, in my future classroom of Year 5 English class, if we are learning descriptive writing, some students might already be confident with adjectives and sentence structure, while others might still struggle to write full sentences. So, I can prepare two types of writing guides, which is one with simpler prompts and examples for students who need more support, and another with advanced vocabulary or extended writing tasks for those who are ready for a challenge. As Tomlinson 2001 explains, matching instructions to students' readiness ensures that every student can make progress, not by lowering standards, but by meeting them at their current level and helping them to grow. The second component is interest. Interest is what sparks motivation. When students are genuinely interested in what they are learning, they engage more deeply and remember better. If, for example, in my future classroom, instead of giving everyone the same writing topic, I can let them to choose. Some might describe their pets, others their dream home or famous person they admire. Allowing students to choose topics they care about increases their effort and enthusiasm. According to Hickok's 2017, when teachers connect learning to students' personal interests, they create a sense of ownership and excitement that leads to better outcomes. This makes me realize that interest-based learning isn't just about making lessons fun, but it's about making them meaningful. Next, the third component is learning styles, which focus on how students learn best. Some students learn by seeing, others by hearing and reading or doing. In my future classroom, I plan to use a mix of strategies to reach all learners. For example, if I'm teaching a reading comprehension lesson, I could use short videos and pictures to help visual learners, group discussions for auditory learners, and sentence building games for kinesthetic learners who learn by doing. Tomlinson 2014 emphasized that using a variety of methods helps students access the content in ways that work for them. It's about making sure every student has a fair chance to understand and participate. When I think about this, I realize how important flexibility is, because not all students can learn well from the same explanation or activity. The fourth component is the learning environment. This refers to the emotional and physical space where learning happens. A good learning environment helps students feel safe, supported, and confident to take risks. For example, in my classroom, I want to create a space where students feel comfortable to express ideas, ask questions, and even make mistakes without fear. Something as simple as smiling, listening to their opinions, or letting them work in groups can make a big difference. As Sosa and Tomlinson 2018 mentioned, a flexible and welcoming classroom environment encourages curiosity and collaboration, two things that make differentiated instruction truly works. Okay, now let me describe how I will apply all these components together in one classroom scenario. Imagine if I'm teaching a Year 5 English lessons on descriptive writing. For readiness, I'll begin with a short brainstorming activities and provide two versions of writing guides, one basic and one advanced. For interest, students can choose what they want to describe, maybe a favorite animal, a dream place, or a family member. For learning styles, I'll use visual aids like pictures and short videos to show examples of descriptions and allow students to share ideas in pairs or groups. For learning environment, I'll encourage peers' feedback in a positive way, reminding students that everyone has different strengths and learning speeds. Through all this, all students will be working toward the same learning goal, to write a descriptive paragraph, but in a way that suits their needs best. This, to me, is the true meaning of differentiated instruction. The same destination, but different paths. After exploring this topic, I've learned that differentiated instruction is not about creating 100 different lessons, but it's about having the right mindset. It's about truly knowing our students, their strengths, weakness, and passions, and using that understanding to design a lesson that helps each of them succeed. As Tomlinson 2014 says, effective differentiate starts with how teachers think about learners, not just what they do in class. In my future teaching, I want to practice inclusive teaching where students feel seen, supported, and capable. I want to remember that my students won't all learn the same way or the same speed, and that's okay. What matters is helping each one make progress from where they are. Differentiate instruction is not a strategy, but it's a belief that every child can learn when given the right opportunity. As a future educator, that's the kind of teacher I hope to become. Thank you for listening. Differentiated instruction has truly changed the way I view teaching and learning. It's not just about lessons plans, but it's about people. Every student is different, and as teachers, it's our responsibility to make sure every one of them feels they belong and can succeed.